So Sydney, I think it's Sydney. It might be Sydney or Sarah Kendall. But they made a challenge where you take these thumbnails basically of a house and you make that house in The Sims. And then I was thinking to myself the other night, I think a lot, babe. I have a lot of thoughts goes through these noggin. Not all of them positive, but we're working on that. But what if we took this and done it for every single room and made the entire house out of these images? So that is exactly what we're going to be doing today. And we're going to have fun. I know I definitely didn't create this element of the challenge. I'm not sure if I created the other thing. If somebody else has already done it, please leave their channel in the description so I can give proper credit. But yeah, without further ado, so we have like a oblongish square, and then we have a square and then an oblongish square there. So this is going to be the shape of our house. I don't know how we're going to fit in every single bit of the house. We're just going to have to, well, you know what? This house fits in theory. It fits in theory. It's about yay high. I would dare say. That looks too long though, doesn't it? I mean, it matches up, right? Right, we'll take it about there. And with a column, it's quite bendy. We'll go for that one. I can change colors and everything once it's done. I also think I'll need to put it on the second height to be able to get one of these things in. Or maybe I don't. Maybe I just make it the lower height and then I can put that one on because that one matches more to the image anyway, I think. This is going to be a weird, like, I'm not even sure this is going to be 100% usable. And then a white picket fence with a gate. And you might be thinking, Jessica, are you not going to take the fence all the way around into that? I say, no, I'm not. YOLO. Front door. You know what? That's hard because that just kind of looks like a shelf. So I think I'm actually going to have to put a shelf there. Like, it looks like that one, kind of. Do we have just a plain chimney? I think that one's going to be, or maybe that one. Probably the closest to it. Okay, well, that's that. I'll put a tree outside. A pool and a fountain. We'll go for it. We don't really have a square one. Like we have that. That one's probably the closest to it. Do we even have a shovel for me to put there? No, we don't. Moving on. Right, so that's the outside pretty much done. Now for the kitchen. I'm just going to put some light inside. I can only put windows if the actual build asks for it. So I would say this is 4 across, 5 across maybe, because it's got the seats as well. It's a 5 by 5. I'm just going to start off with the counters, right? What counters does that look like? Oh, these ones. Okay, we'll go for a green kitchen. I don't think the image is accurate because that's got space for a microwave and a sink, and then it goes straight onto this. And we don't actually have the sink that's presented here in base game. That's the closest to it. Microwave on the side, bottle. What a bottle. You know, this is actually quite easy. I don't even know if I need the images because I can just like point and click. Okay, we also don't have that bin. I'm going to put mine in from my kit because this bin was supposed to have a spinning lid on it. And then a dog's bowl right in front of everything because why the hell not? Okay, we also don't have that window in base game. Fun. I'll just put that one in. Or maybe just, I'll put 2 of them in. Okay, I'll put 2 of where that one. I don't know what backsplash to do because we don't actually know really. Yeah, fuck it. That'll do. That'll do, donkey. That'll do. Right, next room. The bathroom. Big bathroom. I really don't know where we're going to find the space for this, guys. It's the same counter. It looks like the same potted plant just on top. You know what? They keep a lot of stuff the same. Can't blame them. That's quite efficient, actually. And then a litter box right next to the bath because, again, why not? You know what? That was pretty easy. I'm still unsure of the dimensions of everything in this house. The bedroom. We're quickly running out of space. Maybe I do a basement. The IKEA looking thingy majiggies. That in the corner. That's me in the corner. Oh, it's such a simple joke, but it gets me every time. That's me in the corner is the same level to me as Go Pith Girl. Even the same print. I've had to size it up because it's just, that is not correct. Hey, the same plant and everything. Jesus Christ. I really said if it ain't broke, don't fix it. I forgot about the plum bob fan. Yeah, sure, that can go there. And then a dog bed. I actually think this can go closer. Like there. Okay, nice. That's that bedroom done. Next up is the living room. Think we should be able to squeeze that in here. It's going to absolutely boggle my mind as to why the TV is in front of the settee. Hopefully it doesn't boggle my Sims minds though. Hopefully we can just keep calm and carry on with that one. I didn't do the wallpapers and stuff like that in there, but I'll do it after the kids' room and everything. Keeping it base game. We don't actually have that fireplace in base game. That's a struggle. I also don't think that we have the ornament in base game. I think it's either that one or that one. Also the same plant. The real MVP. Interesting room. I feel like this, for whoever designed this, like POV, you're the family that lives here. You saw one painting and you thought, you know what? Yeah, okay, that one's going to live with me. Why would I want to buy more paintings when that one does the job? And then we're going to have to, we're just going to have to pretend that that curtain goes all the way there because we don't have the space. Actually, you know what? I could just get a small window. There we go. That'll do. Right. That's the living room done. Next port call. Dining room. Bucker of a dining room. I think we might have to approach it from this angle. And if you're wondering how we get downstairs, babe, I'm literally wondering that too. Like, I'm perplexed. Just as you are, darling. How the are we going to fit an entire bar here? I just don't think you need a bar that big. Do you know what I mean? No, it's not going to happen. I'll just put that one there. You're going to have a bar that big, but table and chairs that small. I mean, I don't want to judge your habits, babe, but it's getting pretty hard. Plant again, Jesus. Right, and then the sundial. Thankfully, it's all black and white, so we can just kind of pick whatever color scheme we want. I might just keep it blue. Just go with the living room, and then we just have this thing in the corner because I didn't account for that because we still got a study, a kids' room, and outside. So I think they should probably go downstairs. Right, let me just add some doors in so everything's actually usable. And do you think I'd be able to get away with? I think I would because it's only like one height, isn't it? If I put them like downstairs there. Please. I can even make the bathroom bigger, actually. Nice. Right, what size rooms have we got? Right, I think we could fit this in. Oh, but it's a window, isn't it? Like everything's on this side. What if we just had a window like into the bedroom? I don't know, because it's a basement, isn't it? So you kind of want to pretend that you've got light. Do you know what I mean? And I can pretend, babe. I really did say on the first day to let there be light. Oh, piss off. Honestly, sometimes I just really feel like the Sims 4 is just cruising for a bruise in the way she acts. Got game table. Honestly, this painting will be the death of me. It feels like false advertisement because she's never as big as she looks in these promos as well. Right, what lamp is this? What lamp are you, darling? Okay, that's a lamp that doesn't exist. Okay, right, what's the closest to that lamp? I just feel like maybe the Sims team didn't expect anyone to look into things like this much. Oh my god, the front door is red. The outside sliding is purple. Okay, right, well. It's much to unpack. I'm gonna have to go in and adjust the colors. A red front door. It's pretty metal. That's actually not metal. Sorry, I'm just copying Eddie Munson, I think. Right, a red front door. Interesting. Very interesting. There's no red front door that matches. Like that's probably the closest one. So there you go, yeah. And there's no purple siding either, so we'll go pink. Right, kids' room. Just gonna extend you. Do not mind me, darling. Do not mind me. Oh, you know what? I never realised it was that bed. That's interesting. That's interesting. That's much to unpack right there, Your Honour. That's much to unpack. I'm talking shit. And then the big Billy Bear. Couple of random toddler blocks. God, we're actually getting so close to the end. I feel a little bit sad, actually. Like, has this been thoroughly unhinged? Yes. A lot of the design processes really... That picture again don't really make sense, but you know what, I've really enjoyed it. I've just enjoyed, I feel like I've just stepped into the Sims minds a little bit, you know. Right, and the final room is outside actually, so this is going to be a weird little thing. So I think the corridor, yeah, it can go like that. I'm just not going to question that one. Nice. No one can play at the table though, because it doesn't have any chairs around it. So sorry, no fun is to be had for the family today. Right, and then finally, the back garden. I'm guessing that is that, but backwards in red. We have a bird bath. J fucking J. JJ to the birds. This back garden is for the birds and the birds only. I'm going to level with these, babes. I don't know how we're going to fit a pond in here, but needs must. Do you know what I mean? Needs must. We did it. We did it. I need to recreate this outside bit with like stones and shit. Right? Just a dog's toy box in front of the stove. That is not a fire hazard at all, Your Honour. A bike. S'il vous plaît. A random planter just in front of the setting. Because why the not? And then the piece de la resistance is this floating sun. It's actually a bit lower than that, and it feels a bit bigger. You know what, my brain feels a bit bigger after this. So that's it. That's the entire house built. Well, that was fun. Let's go on a little tour. It may not make sense, but this is the this is the outside of the house. I'm just gonna pause you because I know that you're gonna gatekeep this house experience and ruin it. So we do have a pool and fountain outside with a little pond for ourselves as well. So you know, it's got everything that you would need, but not everything that you'd want. Enter. First thing that you see is a bar, because why not? Why not? Some may say, if you will. And then, you know what? The living room doesn't actually look half bad. Apart from the glaringly obvious TV placement, it doesn't look too bad. I'll give that to the living room. And then we go through the door to the kitchen. I forgot to paint those walls, but that is completely fine. It doesn't look too bad. It's not a great use of the space, but it wasn't meant to be a great use of the space. Do you know what I mean? Bathroom, it's certainly livable. And then you go downstairs to the basement, which is a bit haunting. Do you know what I mean? It's a bit scary, actually. To the office, which looks straightforward into the bedroom, which is great. Love that for us. Multi-purpose window, do you know what I mean? You can see in, you can see out, which is all windows at the end of the day, isn't it? But not all, actually. Some are only one way. And the same can be said about mirrors. Some mirrors are two ways, so be careful out there. Stay safe, guys. And yeah, kids' bedroom, adults' bedroom. That's the floor plan of the bottom. That's the floor plan of the top. And that is everything. I had a lot of fun doing this. It was quite mentally a blast, actually. I had a really good time. I had a lot of fun. Sorry, my head's itchy. I think I've got dermatitis on my scalp. So if anybody knows anything to do about that, let me know. I've just heard something in my headphones. Like, someone in my headphone. Right, anyway, that before I freak myself out, I'm going to go. I love you all so much, and I will see you in the next one. Bye, bitch.